To benefit my kids, Mike and Sophia. I want to give them a great summer. I could use your support with, entertainment tips. I'm going to play the piano for you. I'm going to entertain you. We've obviously been through the hardest year. If you've been following me, you know that my beautiful wife Jennifer passed away and my mother Josephine passed away. This is the children's mom and grandma, and it's been the hardest year of my life. It's been the hardest year of my life. I have someone helping me right now, a special person in my life that's like a support system. I really needed that because I was like going through the hardest time, the darkest time of my life, and I still am. It's really really hard, but I got to stay strong for the kids. The kids need me, and that's why I really want their summer to be a great summer. So I'm going to do a song right now. This is an original song called "Middle of the Night" by yours truly, the Apefather, Richie Lavoie. Oh! Late at night, full of doubts, thinking about how much I want out of this place. Never changes. It's my home. Feel like I am a stranger. Packed my bags and drove away in the middle of the night. Destination is unknown, but I'm better off alone. Tomorrow they'll try to make you come back home. Now I finally seen the light. Don't wanna run away in the middle of the night. Don't get me involved. Your life's a puzzle that I know I can't solve. You choose your misery. Always blame me for your problems constantly. Packed my bags and drove away in the middle of the night. Destination is unknown, but I'm better off alone. Tomorrow they'll try to make you come back home. Now I finally seen the light. Don't wanna run away in the middle of the night. Guitar solo. Packed my bags and drove away in the middle of the night. Destination is unknown, but I'm better off alone. Tomorrow they'll try to make you come back home. Now I finally seen the light. Don't wanna run away in the middle of the night. The middle of the night. What's up, Back to the Future? What's up, Agent 38? How's everybody doing? Good afternoon. Oh my God, I tell you. So I've been talking a lot about the new lady in my life. I just want to say that the haters never stop. They're always looking to cause trouble here. I'm not going to let them do it. I'm not going to let them do it. She's a beautiful girl, inside and out, and she cares about me. She cares about the kids. She wants to be a best friend to Sophia. Like I said, she wants to take her out, get her nails done, hair done, have a girls' day out. She wants to be a good friend. Listen, sometimes that's what we need. We need good friends in our life. I went through the hardest time of my life. My wife passed away, Jennifer. My mom passed away. It's the hardest year of my life, hardest year of my children's life. And, you need a support system. You need people in your life that are going to be there for you. And I only have great things to say about her. No, thank you, Back to the Future. I'm not gonna let the haters. They want to ruin it. That's what they always do. They're posting all these negative messages. I wrote a song for her, but the song is okay. It's really a song about what she's doing for me, just like really, really being there for me. It describes how everything we're going through. We're looking forward to meeting, and she's on the phone with me every day and just helping me through the darkest time of my life. Thank you, Agent 38. Hey, I'm going to show you. This is a song. It's called My Sarah. I need my glasses for this. I just wrote the lyrics to it. So I don't remember all the words. But hold on, I'll show it to you. My Sarah. See if I could hopefully remember this. I literally just wrote this. I wrote this like an hour ago. I think it's a nice song. What do you think? Tell me. I faced the darkest time of my life. Pain that I felt cuts deep like a knife. So I wait for you to speak to me. You always get me through every day and every night. Now I finally see the light. My Sarah, counting the days and the nights until we meet. My Sarah, I don't feel alone no more. You opened the door to a new life together as a team. It feels just like a dream. My Sarah. We are both nervous, it's moving fast. Had doubts and argued, but it didn't last. Now I wait for you to speak to me and make up until you do. I feel like I can't go on because I need you. My Sarah, counting the days and the nights until we meet. My Sarah, I don't feel alone no more. You open the door to a new life together as a team. It feels just like a dream. My Sarah. So that's the new one. How you doing? How you doing? How you guys like that new song? My Sarah. It's a pretty cool song, right? I like it. Sarah Lavoyani, right? We're taking it slow, real Aqua, but no, thank you. Listen, she's a great person. She's a beautiful person. I'm not going to let the haters, the haters want to hate. Thank you, Agent 38. The haters will always hate. They want to try to take something that's a positive thing in my life and they want to turn it negative. We get it. I understand it. They're calling it, they're like just catfishing you. Horrible things they're saying. Listen, horrible things. She's a beautiful person. She's a real person. She cares. And maybe one day you'll meet her. But I got to be careful with these haters because all they want to do, like, see, it doesn't bother me. Listen, I know that they hate on me. It bothers me they hate on my wife. That bothers me. It bothers me that they hate on my mother. That's just a disgrace. It bothers me that they hate on my children. You should never ever hate on children. It shouldn't happen. But like when they hate on me, I don't care. I tell them I don't give a shit what you say about me. Call me whatever they were, scam artist, fat mother, effing meatball, whatever. It's all bullshit, but I don't care. It all was bullshit. It was an effing joke. I don't care about these haters. But the thing is, like, I feel like they're gonna start hating on Sarah. I can't have that. So I gotta be a little careful how I handle it. A lot of people are assuming things that are not true. And I'm not going to confirm anything or deny anything because it's not important. The only thing that's important is this. Sarah makes me happy. That's it. And she's a wonderful person. And she's there for me during a very, very difficult time in my life. Right? Isn't that all that matters? Nothing else matters, right? Doesn't matter what people feel. People are not here to judge no one should judge anybody in this world. We're all like the same people here. We're all human beings, right? Like what did Jesus say? The person who never sinned cast the first stone, right? We're not here to judge. We're not here to be mean to anybody, right? It's all about happiness at the end of the day. That's it. Salud, Gin Donnie. Ow. So yeah, Apefather's slowly, surely getting back into the finance game again. We'll be talking a little bit about that. But yes, this is obviously a benefit concert. I'm not out of the woods yet, and Sarah knows it, by the way. I am not out of the woods financially, guys. When my wife and mom passed away, Apefather lost $8,000 a month income being the caretaker to my wife and mom. So yeah, I have to continue to rock and roll here. I got to become a successful YouTuber for my family, for my kids, Hey, maybe for Sarah, right? Age of 38. I know I feel lonely, but I was single for a long time, but I'm not single, but I still feel lonely. Yeah, like Seal wrote this song, Seal the singer, called Killer. And he starts off, and the point of the song is that the loneliness is the killer. He starts with loneliness is the killer. Being lonely sucks, man. It sucks, man. It's just, I'm not one, look, I've never been alone in my life. I'll tell you guys the truth. I've pretty much been in relationships my whole life. Like, I met my first girlfriend when I was 15, if you could believe this. That was the girl, Jackie. And we went out from the age of 15 to 20, okay? She then broke up with me for a financial planner, someone 20 years older than me, if you could believe. I wrote that, really quickly, I wrote that song, Is This Goodbye? I was so heartbroken. It's my first heartbroken song. It was during my Brooklyn days. The freestyle music was famous back then. But I was so heartbroken. My first girlfriend broke up with me for a guy 20 years older. 20 years older than me. And he really was a financial planner. You know how I say I'm not a financial planner? He really was a financial planner. This is a quick song. It's called Is This Goodbye? I wrote. This is when she broke up with me, Jackie. Remember that day when you told me that you changed the way you feel for me. Nights spent in misery. All I seem to do is think about you constantly. Is this goodbye to all we were? Is it really over? I still feel deep in my heart. Don't want us to be apart. Is this goodbye to all we were? Is it really over? And I still feel deep in my heart. Don't want to be apart. So that was the first heartbreak song I wrote, Is This Goodbye? So as I was saying, I was in a relationship from 15, my age was 15 years old to 20. So she breaks up with me for a man 20 years older than me, a financial planner. Heartbroken, I wrote that song, Is This Goodbye? I met Jennifer within about 6 months, believe it or not, from that point. Just 6 months I was single. And I was with Jennifer forever after that. My beautiful wife. I miss her and love her so much. You know that. You guys know that. Even, listen, Sarah knows it. So I told Sarah, I said, Sarah, I had the greatest wife in the world. Listen to me. I said, Sarah, my wife, Jennifer, the greatest wife, the greatest mother. She was my soulmate, okay? And she is unreplaceable. I'm telling you this. Listen to me. I told Sarah this. I said, my wife was the greatest. We had the greatest marriage. The greatest. I miss her so much, American Dream. I love my wife. What could I do? You think I wanted my wife to pass away? You think I wanted this? I didn't want this. This is not the life I wanted. God had other plans. God said, I'm sorry, Rich. I'm taking your wife and I'm taking your mom. That's God's will. There's nothing I can do about it, right? So what are my choices? What are my options? Go crazy. That's an option. Lose my mind, right? Which at one point I was close to it and Sarah helped me. Thank God. Or another option is to try to find happiness. That's it. So I can remain strong for my kids. Right or wrong? Am I nuts or you tell me? What else can I do here? For 4 months, I have been the most miserable person in the world. 4 months, I've been the most miserable person in the world. Look, American Dream, we're taking it slow. She's coming to visit us. I didn't say nothing about moving in. I said she's coming to visit us, and we're spending time. She's going to get to know me. She's going to get to know the kids, and we're going to have a fun, summer. Okay, nothing wrong with this. Okay, Sophia needs someone in her life too. Listen to me. She's going to take Sophia out. She's going to get her hair done. She's going to get, her nails done, a pedicure. She's going to be a best friend. Sophia needs someone. She needs someone to talk to. She needs a woman figure, not me, I'm not a woman figure. I'm not a woman figure. You understand? She needs a woman figure. Okay? Michael, too. Look, it is what it is. Guys, I love Jennifer. I love her. Matter of fact, let's do the song Jennifer, okay? I love my wife forever and ever. I talk to her every day. I have this beautiful tribute set up for Jennifer. And all I do is talk to her, how much I miss her, how much I love her. She's my beautiful wife. I will never forget my wife. She's going to be in my heart and soul forever. My mom, too. Listen, this wasn't my choice. God said, go F yourself. I don't know why God did this to me. I didn't want this. I did not want this, but now I have to figure out a way to remain happy in my life. Because if I don't remain happy, cuckoo, I don't want to go cuckoo. You understand? And I'm just telling you all, Sarah is a beautiful person. She's a beautiful person inside and out. Okay? And I would love all of you to give her a chance. I would love to introduce her. She's a beautiful person. I mean, first of all, gorgeous, like you have no idea. We're talking about like super, super hot. Okay, here. I'm sorry, Jennifer. But I actually think my wife would have actually got along with Sarah. They actually have a lot in common. They do. Thank you, American Dream. So Sarah is super gorgeous to the highest level. And yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. I like having a young chick. I'm not going to lie. All right, you want me to tell you the truth? You want me to lie to you or tell you the truth? Which one? I don't mind it so much that she's 32 years old. I don't mind that. Okay, yeah, it makes me a little happy because I'm an energetic guy. You understand? I like energetic girls. It's got to be equal. Because I'm 47, but let me tell you something. I'm like 21. You understand? She's beautiful, man. Oh my God, is this girl beautiful? And on top of that, she's got a beautiful heart. She's got a beautiful, beautiful heart. She's a caring person. She's like me. She's got a heart. She's caring. And that's rare. Let me tell you, it's hard to find someone who's super beautiful and super caring. Age of 38, my current girlfriend won't allow me to break up with her after a while. I'm just going to risk it. I like crazy girls. Okay. American Dream, I'm just saying, prepare yourself for a fake pregnancy, missing money. No, it's not going to be like that. I know all the haters are saying catfish. I saw WTF. I saw him. He's out of his mind, that guy. She's not catfishing me. That would never happen, by the way. I'm not an idiot, okay? I'm not stupid. All right, that will never happen. She's confirmed that she is, in fact, super beautiful. So this is real. There's no identity, fake identity here. I've seen the goods. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She is who she says she is. And I am also who I say I am. So both of us are not lying to each other. Both of us are being completely honest. And as far as everything else is concerned, we're just going to take it slow. We're going to go out, have some fun. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all, and have a good summer. I'm going to be opening the pool soon. I'm going to clean up the backyard. I'm going to make it nice. It's going to be good. It's all going to happen this month. And she'll come in the pool, right? We'll go in a hot tub, not too shabby. We got the 7-person hot tub outside. I got the in-ground swimming pool outside. So, yes. Now, you might say, you sound like you're doing great, Apefather. I'm not doing great. I had all of these things before. I still got to make money. So I'm working hard to become a success on YouTube. And listen, there's nothing wrong with tipping a piano player for all the haters out there that think that I'm doing something wrong. A piano player plays music for tips. That's why he does it. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only piano player in America or throughout the world that plays the piano for tips. So any entertainment tip you give me, whether it be a Cash App or whether it be a Super Chat, it's going to benefit my kids, man. Give them a good summer. Hey, they had the toughest year of their life. And so did I. They lost their mom. Sophia's 11. Mike's 14. Come on. Have a heart. Don't you want to see the kids go on the rides and have a wonderful summer? Well, that's what I'm doing this for. This is work, ladies and gentlemen. I know people like to say I'm a beggar, all these horrible things. There's no begging here. There's no begging. I'm playing the piano, and people decide to give me an entertainment tip. It's work. Being a musician is work. Being a YouTuber is work. I just saw this post about Mr. Beast. I'll give you an example. He just reached 400 million subscribers. And he was saying that everybody said, oh, you're a psycho to be a YouTuber. You're wasting your time. You're never going to make it. Now he's got like 400 million subscribers. So, he's an inspiration to me and to all YouTubers that we can become successful. Okay, we can make it to the top. And you can't let naysayers, you can't let people who are haters try to derail you, because that's what they try to do with me. They just try to do everything to hurt me, everything to stop me, but they're not going to, because I'm going to make it to the top too. Age of 38. Out of all the decisions I have made without God, I regret those decisions, but God has blessed you. I did believe that. I believe maybe God said to me, Rich, you've been through a lot. Maybe say, hey, Sarah, God bless, Yeah, let her bring you some happiness. Let it take care of you a little bit. We'll see. Listen, we're taking it slow. Let's see what happens. But I wanted to do Jennifer really quick for my beautiful wife. And we're going to do Josephine for my mom. I will always love my beautiful wife. She's always going to be in my heart and soul. This is Jennifer, my original song for my beautiful wife. God bless her and my mom, Josephine. My 2 guardian angels, right? That's for my beautiful wife, Jennifer. God bless you, my beautiful guardian angel. American Dream, I'll pray for you and for the best in your upcoming connection with the mystery woman in your life. The Apefather is innocent until proven guilty. You're funny, guys. You know, I understand that being, well, I don't think God could ever restore what I've lost. Listen, that's going a little too far. Listen, I lost too much. My children lost too much. You can't restore what we lost. You know, we lost a lot. What we could do now is what I could do is be strong for my kids and try to not be so miserable. I've been miserable, guys, for 4 months. I've been at my lowest. I've been at my lowest, man. I've been really, really down. I'm not shitting you. I'm telling you the truth. I have not been myself. I have not been myself. I have been really, really effing in a severe, severe monster depression. And I didn't think I was going to come out of it, to be honest with you. I was listening a lot to, you ever hear that song, Fall to Pieces? You know, that was with Slash from Guns N' Roses. I'm trying to think of the name of the band. Was it Velvet Revolver? I got to look it up. I've been listening a lot to that song. It kind of makes me feel like what, you know. Been a long year since you've been gone. Been alone here, all alone. I don't know the words. Fill up pieces, I'm falling. I'm listening to this every day. Fill up pieces, and I'm still falling. Every time I'm falling down, all alone I fall to pieces. I'm listening to that every day. I was falling to pieces, man. Falling to pieces. When I met Sarah, and look, she helped me. You know, she was there for me. She's making me feel better. You know, what's so bad about that? What's so bad about that, right? I don't get it. Why is everyone's got to break my balls? Now that this is the new things the haters are going to be. Look, I guess this is part of being a YouTuber. You open up your life to everything, right? You know, what are you going to do? That's part of the game. I get it. What are you going to do, right? But anyway, let's do a song called Who Will Be There For You. I want to dedicate this to Sarah because when you're going through the toughest time in your life, you never know who's going to be there for you. You don't. It's a big mystery. You know, sometimes you're shocked. Sometimes it's a complete stranger. It's not even family. It's not even someone that you would think would be there for you during your toughest time, right? It's a complete stranger who winds up becoming someone very special for you. So this is a song I wrote called Who Will Be There For You. That's right, Agent 38, they fail. Let the strong only survive through these days. Feel the pain of this world breaking me down in many ways. Trust so easily. My good heart broke constantly. the blue. When you're in need, who'll be there for you? Still got a little bit of a sore throat, but what are you gonna do, Lou Bamboo? That's a song I wrote called "Who Will Be There for You." So far, it looks like it's Sarah. Sarah. I was showing her that song by Starship. You ever hear that song in the 80s? Sarah, Sarah, storms are putting in your eyes. That's a great song. Sarah, Sarah, no time is a good time for goodbyes. Anyway, it's a great song. Why were you depressed? I guess you don't know. My wife passed away. My mother passed away. Hardest year of my life, hardest year of my children's life. I'm not over it. I'm never going to get over it. I just don't want to be miserable. I've been miserable for 4 months, guys. I've been miserable for 4 months. Like, I'm talking about miserable that you don't even know. I don't want to be miserable anymore. That's all. I want to have fun. You know, I want to take the kids. I want them to have a nice, fun summer. That's what Jennifer would want. That's what my mom would want. You know, I want them to have a nice, fun summer. And we could bring Sarah along. Why not? You know, we could all have fun. And I don't see anything wrong with it. And that's basically it. So like I said, anyone out there who's got a good heart, would like to see the kids have a nice summer, we appreciate entertainment tips. Entertainment tips. Yeah, Sarah, it's a great song, right, from Starship. Then there's the one by Hall & Oates, Sarah's Smile. You know, it's another good one. And then the one I just wrote. I wrote one called My Sarah. So we got to add that one to the list. You're funny, American Dream. You're funny. She's a good girl. Give her time. You know, you all may grow to love her too. You know, I opened up my family to all of you. Hey, what's up, Janice Martino? Janice, they thought me and you were a couple. You know, they were like, who's the mystery woman? Is it Janice? I said, Janice, listen, looking at your picture, I said, Janice is a beautiful woman. She's beautiful inside and out. I said, but no, we're not a couple. It's a girl named Sarah. Take a picture of her driver's license and lock it in your safe. That's a great song, 8675309. I used to sing that song to my wife, Jenny. You know, Jennifer. Jenny, Jenny, I got your number. You're funny, Janice. I think eventually I might even do the live streams with a full band, you know, eventually. You know, it's not a bad idea, but a lot of my songs, they're very like syncopated, so it's kind of hard to do with a drum machine, you know. It changes tempos a lot. Like that song, for instance, Middle of the Night. It starts off at a fast tempo and then it goes into cut time. So it's like, how am I going to do that, like while I'm playing, you know? Take care, Ranger 38. God bless. But one day I'll do it with the full band. So, yeah, Apefather is going to be getting back into finance talk. But like I said, I got to get back financially. That's the key. You know, hopefully people out there will support the Apefather and the fam. Have a nice summer for the kids. You know, something really big would be nice. If we could do something like a really big trip. They deserve it, the kids. I think there's probably agencies out there. Like, I got to look into it. I haven't really looked into it. There's probably a lot of, like, corporations out there that would probably help us out. I got to look into it, you know, for the kids. I really got to do something nice for them. They deserve it. But hopefully people on YouTube will help us out too, you know. Entertainment tips for the Apefather and just make the kids happy, you know, happy summer. I'm trying to do it. It's just hard. I got a lot of bills and I'm behind on them. And, you know, I'm trying my best to pay everything. And I take them out to eat and I take them to have fun all the time. I'm a great father. I think so. Under the circumstances, right? Come on. I take my kids out every day. They always have fun. Because I want them to have their chins up, you know. I don't want them to get down. I want them to be happy, you know. That's what Jennifer would want. That's what my mom Josephine would want. She would want the grandkids to be happy. So I never show them I'm upset when I'm with them. I always keep a smile on. But the truth is, I've been really depressed for 4 months. And Sarah's making me happy. So listen, it's nothing wrong with a little good company. You know what I mean? To cheer you up. Does it hurt that she's 32? Does it hurt that she's super smoking and hot? Right? That doesn't hurt. All this is good things, but it's not catfishing like WTF says. WTF just puts out a video with like this like sexy girl that's like 32. Like you say that she's 32, that she's a 5'1", 105 pounds, which is what Sarah is, and she's holding a big fish. He's like, you're gonna get catfished. It's she's 100% real. She's 100% real. So WTF is out of his mind as usual. And that's basically it. Other than that, she hasn't touched me yet, but anticipation is the greatest thing, Janice. She hasn't touched me. I touch myself. I want you to love me. I forget myself. I touch myself. Right? No, she hasn't touched me yet. How'd you guys meet? Gotta watch what I say because I don't want the people are digging. You know, they're digging. I can't give too much information because they're gonna dig and they're gonna dig Janice. Let's just say that let's just say that we met online. That's it, okay? We met online. I'm not gonna get specific how we met online. Real Aqua, she's friggin' gorgeous, man. Let me tell you something. This girl is friggin' super friggin' hot. 32 years old, man. Young at the prime of her life. I told her, I said, I feel like I'm the luckiest guy. I feel like, how did this happen? How did some friggin' Italian guy that looks like Tony Soprano, right? 47 years old. How am I getting this hot smoking 32-year-old girl, right? It's pretty incredible, right? But I pulled it off somehow. I pulled it off, WTF. Yes, we did. She's 100% real, Janice. She is 100% who she says she is. No, it's not about money or anything like that. She's a good person. She's a good girl. She's got, listen, I think both of us kind of need each other. Let's just leave it at that. You know, she's got some things that she's got to work out. I got some things I got to work out, and we could probably work them out together. That's all. But I just want all of you to know something, okay? Because I've been already getting like that chandelier metal person is breaking my chops here. You all know that I love Jennifer, right? You know how much I love my wife, right? You know how heartbroken and how devastated I am over Jennifer, right? You know that there's not one day I don't cry over my wife and my mom. It's like, what could I do? What could I do? That's what this like chandelier metal. She's like, oh, you're moving on. Yeah. It's not, I'm not moving on. Okay, listen, I'm never gonna let Jennifer out of my heart. I'm never gonna let Jennifer out of my heart. Well, I'm not thinking about marriage right now, Janice. You want to know what the thing is? I just want company. I want company. I'm lonely, guys. I'm just a lonely boy, lonely and blue. I'm all alone with nothing to do. Paul Anka. I'm lonely, man. I'm alone. People don't understand. Like, all right, when Jennifer was here and my mom was here, you have to try to understand. And I've been living this life for like 7 years. Well, like 20 years pretty much that I was married to Jen, but I knew Jennifer 27 years. Guys, I was with Jennifer every day. Like, do you understand? Every day. That even my mom. Like, I wake up in the morning, Jennifer's there. You know, I go to sleep at night, Jennifer's there. Do you understand that like 4 months, I wake up, the kids go to school, I'm alone. Okay? The kids come home, they go to sleep, I'm alone. I'm alone with just me and silence, like the sound of silence. You understand? And it sucks. It sucks, man. It's so terrible. I mean, maybe there's some people, like I speak to a lot of people that like, oh, you know, I prefer being alone. Not me. I don't prefer being alone. There are some people who do. No, I speak to a lot. They say, Apefather, I'm a lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf, they say. Did my mom and Jennifer get along all the time? No. They didn't. Look, The problem with my mom, and I love my mother, you understand, I love my mom. She started to get to a point where she wasn't walking really that much anymore. You know, she had the triple bypass in 2018, and it really stopped her mobility. And she started really driving my wife crazy a lot. Like, you know, she kept asking her to get, like, you know, get her a drink, get her food. And my wife used to go crazy. She couldn't handle it. She was like, Josephine, just get up, you know, get up. And she was right, Jennifer. You know, my mom wasn't really getting up that much. God bless her. And that's unfortunately how she developed that pulmonary embolism, that blood clot. So sad. My beautiful mother. It's so sad. She needed to go to the doctors more. She needed. I tried to help her. I tried everything, guys. I put her in rehab like 100 times. I did everything. I got her an apartment. I spent 25,000 on her. I made her cousin move in basically rent free because her cousin was able to drive. I wanted her cousin to drive her to get her hair done. I was financing everything. I said, I'll pay for it. You know, take her out for dinner, take her to the movies. I tried everything to give my mom a zest of life. I really want to talk about it because it's very depressing. You know. Listen, everyone has a different thing about them, Janice. To me, being alone sucks. I hate being alone. But yes, there are people, like I'll give you an example. I just spoke to a friend of my family, very nice lady, who's been a friend of our family probably forever. And she's been alone most of her life, you know? And she tells me, I love being alone. She was just telling me this recently. She's like, you know, I could watch anything I want on TV. I don't have to share the remote control. You know, I don't have to worry about someone snoring next to me. If I want to get up and I want to travel, I could do whatever I want to do. I don't have to answer to nobody. So look, everybody's got their own thing. You understand? It's like Bobby Brown. It's their prerogative, you know? For me, I hate being alone. I just can't stand it. Now, you might say, well, you're not alone because you got your kids. But after a while, when you hang out with kids like 7 days a week, I'm not trying to be mean, you start to feel like Peter Pan. You start to feel like you start to feel like a kid, you know? You start to feel like a kid. No, but I can't be like I can only be around kids so much, and after a while, I can't handle like the screaming, the yelling, it gets to me after a while. Like I need an adult. I need adult conversation. I need some other adult stuff, which we'll get into at another time. You're funny, Janice. She's got good points. Yeah. The rehab completely screwed up. Yeah, I mean, freaking lawyers, man. I like to sue this. We'll see what happens. I'm slowly getting my head on straight. I might pursue some legal action. We'll see against the friggin' rehab because it's terrible what they did to my mother. I don't care about money. I want my mom back. It's not. It's not about money. You know, what happened to my mom and my wife is terrible. Something I'm never gonna forget my whole life. I love my kids too, Janice, but it just it's everyone is different in this world, you know. It's like, look, I'll give you like an example. So I took my kids out the other day to the pizzeria, and like some of their kids that were from school, they were like some punky kids. So they're going outside, and I don't know what they're doing. They're screaming at each other, you know, acting like buffoons, you know, acting like and screaming and yelling. There's only so much I can take of it. You understand? It's like I can't take it 7 days a week. Like I could take it maybe 2 days, 3 days. At some point, see, that's how you know it was like when I had my wife, Jen. We would do things as a family, but at some point it would just be me and Jen. Like, you know, that was it. Like the kids would do their thing and I would do my thing. And I kind of just I miss that, you know. I miss having that like cutoff time. Just you need a little cutoff time. That's all. In other words, you do things as a family, but then you need that little cutoff time. You need that little privacy, you know, you need that little adult time. That's all. I mean, I do. Everybody's different in this world. I can't be a kid 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I just can't do it. I need a little, baby, I can't wait much longer. Feelings getting stronger. Just need a little adult time once in a while. I don't know. My wife's gonna kill. My wife's gonna beat the shit out of me, right? My wife's gonna come down from paradise. She's gonna kick me in my effing balls. I feel bad. Listen, you want me to tell you the truth? And I said it to Sarah. I said, I feel bad sometimes. I feel bad. You know, I say, I feel bad. I do. I feel bad. I love my wife Jennifer. You know, but what am I gonna do? My wife passed away. It's like it's a hard thing to accept. It's a hard. You don't want to accept it. You know. What's up, Tommy's touch? You don't want to accept it, but you have to accept it because you get yourself crazy. I was getting myself crazy for 4 months, man. 4 months torturing myself. You don't know the pain and suffering that I felt for 4 months. You have no idea. You have no idea. What's up there, Tommy? Buongiorno. It's actually Bono said. Bono says that we're in the afternoon. Bono said. It's horrible, Janice, what me and the kids went through. I just don't want to be miserable anymore, Janice. I don't want to be miserable. You know, I don't know. Listen, I didn't want this, Janice. You know, what do you think? I wanted this? You think I wanted my wife to pass away? You think I wanted my mother? I did not want this. This is unfortunately God's will. God said, Rich, I'm sorry, but I'm taking your wife and your mom. So now what do I got to do? That's it. I got to, I guess, accept it, right? Yeah, nobody wants to be miserable. Being miserable sucks, man. Yeah, like you're going nuts, Tommy. I see it on your channel. You're traveling all over the world. Like Tommy's like a world traveler here. You're awesome, Tommy. God bless you, brother. Jindani. God bless. I like to take my kids on some trips too, which brings me back to my next point. If anybody can find it in their hearts to do some entertainment tips my way, whether it be super chats or cash apps, if you could throw up that cash app, Janet, I'd appreciate it. Guys, I'm going to play the piano for you. I'm going to earn it. I'm going to earn some cash apps. I'm going to earn some super chats here. It's for the kids. Come on now. You guys know that this has been the hardest year of our life. Hardest year of our life. We did lose that 8,000 a month income. That's still gone, you know. I think a lot of people think I recovered. I didn't recover shit yet. I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of work to do. But I'm going to do it for my kids. But if anybody could put up my cash app, Janice, I'd appreciate it. $ Richard Lavoie, no space, no underscore between my first and last name. And again, I say to people, if you don't have cash app, you could always do a super chat. Please don't ask me if I have PayPal anymore. Please. Like every single live stream, hey, Father, do you have any other method that I can send you an entertainment tip? No. It's Cash App or Super Chats. That's it. And again, now you might say, why would I do this? Because I'm going to play the piano for you. I'm an entertainer. That's what piano players do. They play the piano for entertainment tips. And in my case, my entertainment tips go to my kids. I think that's a nice thing, right? For a beautiful summer vacation. I think that's a nice thing. What do you think? But anyway, let's get back to some music. I've actually even been throwing in some covers lately. People used to say that to me. Why don't you do covers? Why don't you do covers, Apefather? I love Ethereum. I've always loved Ethereum. I love it. Okay, but again, it's not financial advice. I think Ethereum is heading towards 10,000 very soon. Ethereum. Okay. Again, don't listen to me. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. Entertainment purposes only. I love Ethereum. Tiny Dancer. I'll do a little bit of it for you. I have a sore throat, Janice. So is it? Blue jean baby, LA lady, seems just for the band. Pretty eyes, pirate smile, turning back. She just left, but love is not that bad. Piano man, he makes a stand in auditorium, looking on. She sings the song. Anyway, I'll do that 1 second. Love WTF. Crazy. She is not a stripper. She is not from New Orleans. Okay, you got that wrong. So sorry, WTF. Once again, strike 2. Strike 1 with my house that was not refinanced. Strike 2 with what you're saying about Sarah, and hopefully you get strike 3 and you're out. Okay. You are one sick guy, WTF. You are one sick guy. Am I prepared for what's coming? I'm always prepared, WTF. Hey, listen, at least I'm an entertaining guy, right? WTF, I keep you going. Listen, can I just say something? Who are we to judge? I'm the Apefather, all right? Let's listen. Do you know the crazy shit I've done in my life? You wanted to, they used to call me in Brooklyn Naked Richie, okay? Because I used to walk around naked all the time. People gave me money. They used to give me dares. They used to say, "Hey, Naked Richie." In Wall Street, they say, go on the bull, recite a poem. Recite a poem. Who am I to judge anybody with the shit I've done in my life? You understand what I'm trying to say? Nobody should judge anybody in this world, okay? All that matters in the end is if a person makes you happy, if a person is a good person, and that's it. Here he goes again. All right, WTF, I got to let you go, man. We don't judge nobody, right? Anyway, let's go back to Tiny Dancer. Oh, how it feels so real. Lying here, no one near, only you. Sore throat. And you can't hear me. And I said softly, slowly, and hold me closer, Tiny Dancer. And count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. I love you, Tommy. I can't sing that song right now. It's too high. That's the key I'm doing it in is Elton John's original key. That's the original key. That's freaking high. Let me do that again. It's freaking high, no? And hold me closer, Tiny Dancer. And count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. There you go. That's for you, Janice. Let him have his stripping girlfriend. Listen, it's terrible. You shouldn't say stuff. Listen, there's nothing wrong with being a stripper. She's not a stripper, but there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay? But we're not here to judge. We're not here to judge. Thank you, Janice. Listen, the shit that I did in my life. Listen, I'm the Apefather. There's a reason I have the name Apefather, okay? Meaning I'm friggin' nuts, okay? I am not in a position, just so that everybody understands, to judge anybody. I am not in a position. Like, I don't even care what she does. We don't have to talk about what she does. But I'm just saying that it doesn't make a difference what she does. I'm just saying that I'm not in a position to judge anybody. Listen, all I can tell you is that she's making me happy. She's a beautiful girl. And that's the end of it. WTF, listen, she makes me happy. She's a beautiful girl. And I'm happy. All right? Can't you just leave it at that, man? Can't you just leave it at that? Why do you have to always make things so negative for? You guys are always so, everything's negative with you people. Negative, effing Nancy friggin' Pelosi mother effers. I told Sarah, I said, Sarah, I was like, these people are gonna be relentless, these people, man. They're gonna be relentless. They're not gonna let. That's why I can't even. I was gonna bring her on. You understand? I was gonna bring her on the live stream. I was gonna make her talk to you guys, but I can't do it with you friggin' haters. You haters are not gonna leave this poor girl alone. Like, I don't mind that you do it to me. You understand this? Me. You guys could do whatever you want to me. You know it doesn't bother me, right? But leave Sarah alone, man. Leave my kids alone. Oh my God. Leave my wife, my beautiful wife who passed away alone. Leave my mother alone. Haters, focus on me. Focus on me. That's it. Focus on me. Break my effing balls. But no, you got to break everybody else's balls. You got to break Sarah. You got to break Michael, Sophia. Leave my friggin' kids alone. She's not teaching Sophia to be a stripper. You're such a sick bastard, man. She is not a stripper. Oh. I don't even know where you get this information from. And if she was, I wouldn't care. But let's leave it at that. I wouldn't care, okay? It doesn't bother me. It's honest work. They make a shitload of money, a lot more than you, WTF. You have to admit that, right? They make a shitload of money. You know what WTF would say? I'll make everybody laugh, right? Like, she'll make all this money and give it to me, right? And then he'll be like, look, Apefather's going out to dinner on Saturday now. He's going out to Carmine's. He's going out. He's spending $300-$400, right? That's what you would say, right? WTF. I can't win no matter what I do with this guy. No matter what I do, I can't win. Forget about it. Real awkward. I support all sex workers. You guys, listen, I got nothing against it. All I can tell you is she's the most beautiful girl in the world, all right? Let's leave it at that. I know I can never get rid of you. Apparently I can't. Anyway, let's do, this is actually a pretty cool song, right? This is a nice song that a girl could dance to. Everybody's got problems. Let's do it, right? I can see Apefather on the pole with this one. Look, imagine Apefather on the pole. Oh, spinning. Oh! When your love ends before your eyes, everybody's got problems. Losing your job, kissing it goodbye. What is this? What is he saying? I can never do my song. He keeps interrupting me. Once she finished draining the VCF fund, she's gone. Terrible, man. Terrible. Yeah, Jenna Jameson's a smoking girl, man. She's smoking. I used to always tell my wife. I used to always talk about Jenna. Yeah, my wife's like, "What?" No, it's as a joke. As a joke. I can't say anything to you guys. Apefather, you asked for money. I'm playing the piano. Listen to me, you friggin' Mama Luke. You Mama Luke. You Stunad. I play the piano. I get what's called entertainment tips. Entertainment tips. You capiche. There's nothing wrong. Listen to me. There's nothing wrong with what I do. I play the piano. I get entertainment tips. It's a job. It's not donations. See, you call it donations. I say entertainment tips all the time. You call it donations. I am very clear. I am not a charity. I am not a 501c. I say it very clearly. You will not get any tax breaks at all if you give me an entertainment tip. But you keep saying that shit, WTF. So I can spend the money any way I want to spend the money if I'm earning it. If I'm earning money, listen to me. If you work a job, listen to me. If you work a job and you earn money, right? Can't you spend the money any way you want? Right? Can't you spend the money any way you want to spend it? This is a job. YouTube is a job. Okay, I'm earning money. I'm earning money. That's right. It's not donations. I tell people very clearly entertainment tips. Entertainment tips for me playing the piano, which means I earned it. I earned it. If I play the piano and someone says, here's $5, okay, I earned that $5, and that's it. I gotta let WT. See, you're talking about my daughter now, WTF. I was trying to have a little fun with you, but now you're bringing my daughter into it. You're bringing my daughter into it. I gotta let you go. You can't bring kids into it, man. You're talking about an 11-year-old girl. You're talking about a minor, okay? Stop it. How about AMC stocks? What's your question about AMC? What's your question? What's your question about AMC? I'm not done with AMC. We got unfinished business. Unfinished business with AMC. That's all I have to say. Are you not going to ask a question? What's up with what? Amy and Gabby is not over yet. That's it. Real Aqua said it perfect. Real Aqua answered your question. So what do you want me? You want me to just give up on it? You want me to give up? I'm not going to give up. It ain't over till it's over, mother effer. Listen, it ain't over till it's over. Let's just leave it. Let's just, I'm not responsible for nothing. I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer. You have to be an adult. Everyone has to be an adult, make their own financial decisions in this world. It has nothing to do with me. I'm an entertainer. At the end of the day, I entertain. That's it. Nothing to do with me. If someone tells you to do something, do you listen? Like if I told you to go jump off a bridge, would you do it? He's back again, WTF. He's back. He's back. Guy just doesn't go away. I wish this guy could just like act normal for 5 minutes. Wouldn't that be nice? That if he could just come here for 5 minutes and act like a normal person. He can't do it. It's like he's friggin' crazy, man. Can't do it for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Anyway, I'm going to run right now. I'm going to be back in a little bit. I got a little sore throat, but I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams. It's because he has like 1 million friggin' accounts. That's why he keeps getting unbanned. It's like I friggin' I block him, right? But he's got like 1 million accounts. I'll be back in a little bit, okay? God bless.